AAA Texas anticipates a record number of travelers to hit the road for this upcoming 4th of July holiday. This means there could be tens of thousands of potential roadside rescues. Justina Latimer is joining us this morning with our friend Joshua Zuber. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Well, Zach, I'll tell you, so one of the biggest reasons a lot of people are stranded on the roadways is because of flat tires. And AAA Texas last name, Zuber.
Zuber, Uber with a Z.
Uber with a Z. He joins us live in studio once again. And Josh, it's also Tire Health Week,
It
right?
is. I know. It's a very exciting week. I know a lot of people have it marked on their calendars, and they really should. Just in general, at AAA, we recommend that you check your tires, just an overall health check once a week, and the tire pressure at least once a month, and especially before heading out on a road trip.
And one question I have for you is, how can we check our tire pressure? I know you brought props.
That's right. Yeah, we're stepping things up this morning. Yeah, so really simple things that you can do at home for tire maintenance, and one of them is checking your tire pressure. And all you have to have is a tire pressure gauge. We've got one right here. You know, pen style. There's digital ones. There's all kinds of different tire gauges out there. And all you have to do is make sure, first of all, your tires are cold, right? So before you head out in the morning or before you head out on your road trip, that way you're going to get the most accurate reading of the PSI, the pounds per square inch. Just look in your owner's manual or open up your driver's side door jamb, and there will be a little label that has the PSIs that are recommended for your vehicle. Usually it's front, rear, and if you have a spare tire, make sure you're checking your spare tire as well, because let's just say you do have the unfortunate circumstance where you do have to pull over to the side of the road and you have a flat tire. Well, what if you don't have a good spare tire? Then AAA will have to bring a tow truck, right? So you don't want to be waiting longer than you need to.
It's like a snowball effect, right?
Yes, and then also just a real quick tip, if you don't know how to do this at home or you don't maybe feel confident quite yet, Discount Tire, for example, they can check your tire pressure for free.
All right. And when it comes to rotating your tires, how often should you do that?
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things where, like, well, don't my tires already rotate? Well, they do. You are driving, you know, your tires are going in a circle there. But no, you want to rotate your tires because all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, doesn't matter, right? Your tires all play a different role depending on where they are on the vehicle. So it's good to get those tires rotated about every 5,000 to 8,000 miles, just depending on how you drive. So talk to your mechanic or talk to your tire expert, and they can help you through that.
And when do people typically need to buy new tires, right? I know, especially with me coming from an area where it's so cold, we have to, you know, get new tires by the season. So if you're here in Texas, how often should you look for new tires?
That is a great question. So there's a few things there. So first of all, tires, definitely want to make sure that you're checking the tread. That's a really good indicator of whether or not you need new tires. And a really easy thing to do is to take a quarter when you're checking the tread, do it in several spots. Flip it upside down, and if there's any space between Washington's head and the tread, it's time to get those tires replaced. Also, age is a really important factor. Tires really shouldn't be on your vehicle longer than about 6 years. So you can actually see what year the tires were manufactured on the sidewall. There's a DOT number, and it's 4 digits. The first 2 are the week it was manufactured. The last 2, the year. So if you have like a 021515, that means that tire was manufactured in 2015. You want to be getting rid of that tire.
My last question for you. So the 4th of July coming up, it's creeping up on us. Any last minute advice you give to drivers that are out there that are watching and that are hitting the roads for the holiday? Yeah,
so I mean, I think the biggest thing is, you know, you do traffic every morning, right? And it's a lot of frustration, I'm sure, especially those folks who have to commute in the morning or in the afternoon during rush hour. Just stay calm. Make sure you're prepared, get plenty of rest the night before, make sure you have a nice meal but nothing too heavy, you're well hydrated, and then at AAA we always say make a good bet, BET, that you arrive safely. Check your battery, engine, as well as your tires before you head out.
All great advice, and of course we'll have some of these tips on our website at clicktohouston.com, but for now I'll talk